Alright, we just came up Haven Road, that gravel road, and this is halfway up Coach Road or something. Have a look at that view, that's the city over there. You can see that sort of stormy, and it was cool, the clouds before in the sun, but anyway, that was hard. You'll see, check out the video. You can see we almost lose it on that corner. You'll see that. It's scary on gravel, but it's fun. It's an awesome challenge. Watch the video. See you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so I have been doing a bit of gravel riding recently, and I wanted to share this one with you because this was a really freaky one. And gravel is so much fun, even though it's freaky. So this is Haven Road that I'm on now, this gravel road. It's and the segment that I'm doing on Strava, it's Haven and Bishop, so it's about 1.3 kilometers, around 9% average gradient. So there's flat sections in here, so you know that yeah, I think he's up to around 20%. So 20% on gravel, think about that. This ride is just off Old Norton Summit Road, so you just go down there about halfway, then hang a left and you can find this road, and it comes out at the top of, or halfway along Coach Road, I think, which is a great descent if you want to do that. But yeah, this climb, it freaked me out actually. Oh, and that's right, I'm not on my regular bike because Fuji is away getting fixed, and so I'm on a lone bike, which looking at now, it's like, okay, yeah, I definitely need to put the seat higher because I'm looking like I'm sitting way too low. But yeah, see, I just stood up a little bit then, and then I remembered, oh, that's right, you can't really stand when you're on gravel doing climbs like this because your back wheel skids out, what's the word I'm looking for, it slips out, and it did that, so I'm like, oh, that's right, just got to stay seated. But the hard thing for me is that when I'm doing climbs, I often stand, and that's the way that I get up them, so it's a whole new way of riding. And this bike, it's got a 28 on the back, I'm used to having a 32, so this is making it really, really hard for me from what I'm used to. So yeah, there's a whole lot of things going on here, and just gravel, yeah, it's hard to ride. But the main thing for me that I remember thinking while I'm riding, well, I'm thinking a lot of things, is just following Dan, my pacer, because I know that he's navigating across the gravel, through the grooves and the slippery bits, and then if I follow him, then I don't need to worry so much about where I need to go. I've just got to concentrate on staying on my bike. So that was really cool, just being able to follow him. And so you can see now I'm coming up with, there's this big first turn here, and it's around 20%, and this was really scary. This was really scary for me. I'm trying to turn, I'm trying to stay on my bike. I'm trying not to stand, which is what I normally do when I'm doing this. Oh, look at this, you can see me. And I'm remembering, I almost went down that little, oh no, and it was so scary. Yeah, because it's like gravity, I almost went down. I'm trying to stay seated, 20%, I've got a 28% instead of my usual 32. And once I got around that corner, phew. That was really hard. You can see how steep it is. Yeah, it's such a different way of riding when you're on gravel. It's such a different way of riding. A lot of concentration, I find, for me, a lot of concentration. Yeah, I actually used to unclip when I was riding gravel. I'd have one foot unclipped just in case I needed to put my foot down, and now I've learned to keep both feet clipped in, stay seated, and then if it starts spinning out at the back, then just to sit down. Like that's the thing. If I have stood for some reason, just to sit back down, and that seems to help. Yeah, and it's great on this road because there's no cars. Luckily, I didn't see any cars. There's hardly any traffic here, so it's so pretty as well. Look at it. It's so pretty. This is what I love about gravel. Like you can just, you can go on gravel on your roadie, and that's what I never realised at the start that I could do that. And I think plenty of people think, oh, I can't go off road on my road bike, but you can. There's so many places you can go, and there's lots to see. It just opens up this whole new world of adventure for you, especially in these Adelaide hills here. There's so many cool places to go. Maybe I'm catching up to Dad. Yeah, and I'm about to come up to the other corner here, and I remember looking at it going, oh no, I hope this isn't like that other one. And it is like the other one, but fortunately the grooves there, but fortunately I think I just followed Dan, follow where he's going, so I didn't accidentally go down one of those grooves, because if I did, I would definitely fall off. That's the end result. I know that. Like, it's just, if I don't do the right thing here, if I don't follow him, if I don't stay on track, if I don't stay seated, if I slow down, and And that's the thing with riding on gravel, you've got to keep moving forward, keep it rolling. I do a little bit of mountain biking and of downhill, and you've got to trust your bike and keep the bike rolling, because that's where you're safer, rather than, you know, the tendency is to go on the brakes, go a bit slower, try and navigate your way through, but that's actually more dangerous. So the best thing to do is to keep riding and keep moving forward, trust your bike, let it roll. In this case you can't so much because you've actually got to push it so it rolls. Look at that gradient, you can see I'm dropping away. It's pushing on that gear. But yeah, it's a big, it's a whole different way of riding, but it's really challenging, but that's the thrilling part of it, I think, and just being in such a beautiful surroundings and environment all the time. It gives you so much opportunity to go on adventures. And on this bike actually I've got the back wheels a lot thinner there as well. So just passing that truck, I remember thinking, oh, I hope there's going to be enough space to pass, because if you have to go off to the side and you get into the little, especially if the road is on a bit of a lean and then down into the more, you know, that sort of dirty dirt stuff, and you get stuck down there, it's really hard. And when you're climbing and you're going sort of slow, you're trying to push, keep the wheel straight, when you get caught in those little spots like that, it can be really hard, and you're already kind of scared of that before you even do it, so then that adds to more fear of it. I think that's what I love about the gravel. You get this, it's scary fun. And I'm almost coming out to the end of the gravel section now. And actually, I've just sort of recovered from from not being on the bike as much because of my back, because of the cold. I think I put my back out to go on the bitumen. So yeah, on the segment I didn't do as well as what I thought that I would do if I was 100%. So I'm definitely going to be coming back and trying this segment on Strava, because I love the challenge and I love to be in at least the top 10 if I'm not trying to get a QOM on something. So I'll definitely be coming back and trying that either on Fuji or once I've got the hang of this bike a bit better. But you see there, now I can stand, I'm standing, because on the gravel you can't, and it's so tricky on the gravel, because the usual thing when you're in a climb is to stand and just push like that. Yeah, but look at the view. Yeah, I love the view here, and it's just how it just keeps going up, and that's what I love with the Adelaide Hills. You're always getting these amazing views. It's really pretty. Like, you just spend all day, every day in there exploring and riding. And this is really steep. Actually, I'm not sure what the gradient is here. It might be around 15%. Yeah, but you can tell it's definitely getting steeper because I'm dropping behind Dan there. And I'm in that 28, so I'm not used to riding up to 28, going all over the road a little bit. I love it, it's so cool. So yeah, if you've been thinking about doing gravel, or you see me doing the gravel and you think, oh, I'd love to give that a go, but I'm a little bit nervous because of I might get a flatty, or I'm not very confident on gravel. Yeah, give it a go, even just on a flat road to start off with, because you'll be surprised at how much your bike can handle. It can handle this. Okay, and here I've come onto Coach Road, which is about halfway along Coach Road, and it's a great descent down into the city, and it's a great ascent as well. So that's it, definitely give gravel a go. I'll put a link to the segment in the description below, so check that out. Remember to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the gravel, or I'll see you on the climb, I'll see you on the bike paths, or I'll see you on socials. Bye!